Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to go ahead and get started on the tutorial, and I've also included my brow routine. The product that I use is the Barry M Brow Kit in medium to dark, and I actually mix the wax and powder together as the wax is way too warm for my brows. So I brush the hairs up and then start to outline the bottom of my brow just using an angled brush. Once you've done this, you then want to take the product into the hairs and start filling in where it is sparse. Also, not putting too much pressure at the front of the brow as you want this to be a little bit lighter. You then want to brush some of the hairs down and continue to fill in. I then go back in with the powder from the kit and set the rest of the brow. Next, we want to prime our eyelids, and I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 15 and cover the entire of my lid, and then buff this out with the Morphe M439. Once buffed out, you're then going to want to set this with a translucent powder. I'm using the RCMA No Colour Powder and just an old eyeshadow brush. I'm using my shadow shields for this look today as I really want the eyeshadow to have a nice clean line, and this will help me to achieve that. The first shade I'm going to go in with is Beaches and Cream by Makeup Geek on a fluffy brush. We're going to use this as our transition shade. It doesn't add much colour, but it will help blend in later on. On the same brush, I'm going to go in with Chickadee, also by Makeup Geek, and lay this over the top of Beaches and Cream. Then using the shade Frappe on a Morphe 441 brush, I'm going to start to pop this in the crease just for a bit of definition and to add some warmth. Then want to go in with a fluffy brush like the one we used earlier to blend out any harsh lines, and then go back in with more product. I'm then going to go in with the BALM's Nude TUDE palette and the shade Sultry on a Morphe M505. You want to concentrate this on the outer V and then drag the product into the crease. I'm now going to go in with another Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the shade 20, I believe. I'm going to cut out almost half a cut crease. And then set with that translucent powder so it doesn't transfer. Next, I'm going to take the shade Enchanted Forest on a Kiko flat shader brush and start to pack this all over the middle of the lid. I'm then going to take the same shade on a Morphe G20 and almost cut the crease. And you then want to drag the brush towards the outer V. I'm then going to take the shade Venom, also from Makeup Geek. This is a foiled eyeshadow on the same G20 brush, and pack this all over the lid. Going back to the BALM palette, I'm going to take the shade Sultry and Sleek on that Morphe M505 and use these shades to blend into the green and smoke out the outer V. I'm then going to go in with the shade Serious on a small definer brush and take this black shade where we was putting the dark browns to create a smoked out wing. I'm then going to go in with my Glam Crystals gel liner from collection 2000. This is in silver, and just line where those two shadows meet on the cut crease. I'm going to take my Zoeva fine liner brush and the Maybelline gel liner and do a wing. I'm then going to apply my Diva lashes from Girls with Attitude. These are a perfect dupe for the House of Lashes Iconics. You then want to remove the shadow shield and clean up any mess with the makeup wipe, and we're ready to get started on the face. So before I go in with any makeup, I like to use the Nip and Fab Dragon Blood Serum Cream, and then I go in with my two favourite primers, which are the NIVEA for Men Post Shave Balm and the SMASHBOX PHOTOFINISH Primer Water. For foundation today, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick in the shade Y225 and do a couple of swipes on my cheek, my forehead, down the centre of my nose and my chin, and blend out with the Morphe M439. I still haven't made my mind up about this concealer, but I'm going to go and use it anyway. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral and just highlight where I normally would. Also using my foundation brush to blend it out, as I like the finish that it gives me, and I'm going to set using that same RCMA No Colour powder. I also set each place individually, as I feel this concealer creases on me almost instantly. I'm then going to do some cream contouring using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Cool Tan, and I'm going to blend all of this out using my iconic London contour and conceal brushes. I'm then going to set the whole of the face with the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat face powder in the shade Natural, and I'm going to use a Real Techniques powder brush and also dust away all of that bake that we had under our eyes. I'm going to go in with the TAYLA-BLUE contour kit and the banana shade and pop this under my eyes to brighten. Set the cream contour, and to add some warmth to the face, I'm going to go in with the Benefit HOOLA bronzer on a Real Techniques blusher brush, and then shade 5 from the kit on the same brush. I'm going to take shade 6 from the kit on the Real Techniques contour brush and carve out the cheeks, and then go in with the banana powder again on a Real Techniques flat brush and clean up and sharpen under my cheekbones. I'm then going to use shade 5 on an eyeshadow brush to contour my nose. For the under eye, I'm going to use the exact same shadows as we did on the lid. On a Real Techniques shader brush, I'm going to go in with Frappe, Serious and Sleek from the palette, and then some mascara and some of that glitter to finish off. For highlight, I'm going to use Champagne Pop, followed by a little bit of the Jeffree Star Skin Frost in Ice Cold. And to finish off the look, I'm going to use the KYLIE Cosmetics Liquid Lip in the shade Exposed. And that is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.